Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello, this is Beverly with Recovery Life Management, and today is Tuesday, so I've got a little tip for you. I was just meeting with somebody here in San Diego who works at a treatment facility, and we are working on forming a partnership, which is very cool. And we met for some coffee, and the topic of purpose came up, which is a really popular topic right now among my community and is what people want to hear about. And so it was a really good conversation just about how purpose is really something that unfolds. So we are really taught that you just should know your purpose. I mean, you hear of people that are very young and know that they want to be a doctor and then become a doctor, and then there's just some people who just don't know. You just don't know, and you feel bad because you feel like you should. You feel like you should know. And I have definitely been somebody who always felt called to work in the helping profession. So I had a direction that I was going in. I never knew in a million years that I was going to become a coach and have my own business coaching. And so I wanted to share a little bit about my story with you today so that you can just see how the unfolding happens. The more you connect with yourself and the more you start to walk down just a path that really resonates with you, things start to happen, doors start to open. I don't think any of us can imagine exactly how it's going to look or what we're going to be doing. Even though I'm coaching now, I still have this sense that there's things that I'm going to be doing in my coaching business that I never imagined or knew possible. So, many years ago, I was working at a domestic violence shelter. So again, working in the helping profession, always enjoyed supporting people, and through that experience also started to learn that I wasn't supporting myself. I was more fixated on supporting other people and wasn't really taking care of myself the best that I could. And through that experience there was when I realized that if I'm going to be a helping professional, if I'm really going to do this as a career, then I've got to start working on myself. And so I did. And of course, there was many things that happened, many consequences that happened that led to me going to therapy and working on my substance abuse, my mental health, and resolving traumas from my past. So once I started to do that, I started to get to know myself more. I was for once getting in touch with what my needs were, for once getting in touch with what my values were. It wasn't just about being of service to other people. It was about first being of service to myself and then showing up for other people in a much healthier and stronger way. And through that experience, I ended up working at a treatment center. It was a nonprofit treatment center, so people were able to get services for free. And I started off there as a counselor and then kept getting some educational training pieces and then ended up becoming the clinical supervisor there. And then I kind of shifted gears and wanted to try something totally different. So I became a contract manager and I worked with a nonprofit agency, so I stayed in nonprofits. But I kind of shifted gears and did some more administrative work and went through that experience, gained some good skills, and decided, really I love to work directly with people. And that was when I had a choice point of either become a therapist or become a coach. And I put out some energy in both areas, and the coaching is what the universe kind of opened more doors in that area. And so that's how I started to go down the coaching path. And it was coaching school, getting a mentor, starting a business. I mean, it all really happened pretty quickly. There was a lot of energy behind it, and it's clear that it's, the path that was meant for me at this point. So I just want to share with you that all happened in, a 10-year time frame. So 10 years ago, did I think I was gonna become a coach? No, had no clue. Didn't even know about coaching. Now as I'm doing coaching, it is definitely my calling. It is definitely something that's in alignment with how I am with people and how I work with people. It's just much more my style. And so, it's a really good fit for me. But I didn't know that 10 years ago. So I just want to support you in knowing that get on a path, and the path will unfold as you get more education or as you try new jobs that have different skills. You are going to start to know what works for you, what feels good for you, where you really feel like you're being, in the best service as possible. You're going to know that. You're going to start to sense that and feel that. So don't feel like you have to know right now what that looks like and what that is and how am I going to get there and how am I going to do it? And just that blocks your purpose from showing up for you, I really felt like it was an experiential experience for me. I really had to, get out there and start doing stuff, and that's when I started to know what my path was. So I would love to hear about purpose for you. Do you feel like you're on purpose? Do you feel like you're off purpose? What are the things that make you feel like you are being purposeful and feel really meaningful to you? I would just love to hear your thoughts about this. As always, I'm wishing you a beautiful Tuesday, and also wanted to share with you all that I am going to be going through a name change very soon, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to know more about my process and what's going on for me, sign up for my email here on Facebook, or sign up for the newsletter on my website, which is www.recoverylifemanagement.com. Much love to you all. Bye.